Hi everyone. Now you might remember from my last video, which I am pointing to over here, I was on a quest to find my husband a new personal item bag because he couldn't fit everything he needed to into his old away bag. So we tried out the Nomad Lane Bento V3 bag. It was a good bag, but also in my research I found another bag, the Bagsmart bag. I'd like to introduce you to that bag and let's see if it can do what the Bento 3 bag did. Let me give you a little bit of background about why I'm doing this. My husband and I went on a trip to Portugal and England, and we had to pack a little bit more than we normally pack. And he brought a second pair of shoes, and we couldn't get that second pair of shoes into his personal item bag. I decided to go on a quest to try to find him a new personal bag, and this is where we are at right now. So this is the second bag I am testing. I'm going to introduce you to the Bagsmart bag. So this is the Bagsmart Make Carrying Smarter bag. Now it is a more square bag than the Bento bag, and I'll give you some compare and contrast that I saw. The fabric is a good grade fabric. It's definitely not a thin fabric. It's not as thick as the other bag, but then again, let's keep in mind this is a $50 bag versus a $200 bag. And let's go over some of the pockets. It has this pocket over here, opens nice and wide with the keychain and pocket there for stuff that you might need. You could also use this pocket for toiletries. Let's open up the main compartment. Okay, the main compartment has, goodies. We have a shoe bag, we have a shoulder strap, we have another wet bag. Maybe you could put toiletries in there or dirty laundry. Nice big wide compartment. There's a place for your water bottles here and another place for water bottles here. Let's open up the other side. And the other side has for your computer, 2 pockets, additional pockets here, and also access the inside, the main part of the bag, through this pocket. So you have access to the main side of the bag when you're packing it this way, or if you need to get into it, you can also get into it from the top. So it is a very well thought out bag. A pocket on the back and a pass-through. You may see the quality of the material inside the bag. It's a nice quality. Again, not as good as the Bento bag. And again, it was a $50 bag versus a $200 bag. Once again, I checked all the seams and they all seem like they were sewn down very well. And the zip is closed nice and easy. Now, just from looking at it, I feel pretty secure that I can pack my husband's usual pack, but I'm gonna do it anyhow. So this is my husband's pack. It's pretty basic because he's a guy. It has his toiletry bag. It has his tech bag. It has his glasses. It has not only one, but 2 bags of plugs because everybody needs 2 bags of plugs. His headphones, a hard copy of all our plans for the trip, his computer, his beaten up phone, his personal wipes, the umbrella, which we take sometimes and sometimes not, depending on the weather, and our emergency bag. Now I'll explain again what the emergency bag is for. Both my husband and I take an emergency bag. This bag is used in case they lose our carry-on luggage. Inside of here is 1 day's worth of clothing. Now normally all of this fits inside his away everywhere bag, but we had a problem. It was this. This is the culprit. It was a spare set of shoes that normally goes into his carry-on bag. But because we were going to 3 different parties in London, he couldn't get this into his carry-on bag. And once we added this to his everywhere bag, we couldn't get it in. We're gonna see if we can pack all of this into that other bag. So let's start our pack with this side of the bag. I'm gonna put his computer in here, his paperwork in here. Let's close that up. Personal wipes, his very important plugs here. If you're noting sarcasm in my voice, I am. try this other side of the bag. First, I have to get the emergency bag in here. Okay, got that. And might want to change that around a little bit because I know that there's a top here that I can access stuff, so I want to put his toiletry bag in there so I can get it when I'm going through TSA. Now, the notorious pair of shoes. Let's get that in here. Put that this way. So far, so good. His tech bag, his umbrella, his glasses. Let's zip that up. And I'm going to close this. Now, normally he'd put his passport here. I have still a whole big other pocket here, which I am going to put his phone, never leave home without it, and his headphones. And there's the bag, fully packed. Now let's see if I can get easy access to the toiletry bag. And I can. Without entering the main part of the bag, I can just go like this, take it out, show TSA, the back, and zipper up the bag. Done. Well, so far, I'm pretty impressed. So as you saw, we could get his usual pack fully in here, no problems, including that troublesome pair of shoes. But now let's pack 5 to 7 days worth of clothing and see if I can get everything into that bag. This is the pack consisting of 3 heavy polos, 4 long sleeve t-shirts, 5 pairs of underwear, 5 pairs of socks, a pair of lounging pants, boxers, computer, toiletry bag, headphones, and phone. Okay, so I'm going to start with this side of the bag. Computer, his paperwork. Likes to take dress socks. I don't know why. Put that there. I'll leave this open for now. Let's do the big stuff. The 3 heavy polos. I don't bother rolling heavy polos because they take up equally amount of room. Rolled, not rolled. 4 pairs of long t-shirts. 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to put his boxer shorts over here and his lounging pants over here. Next, the toiletry bag, which I have to remember the top's over here. So I'm going to put the toiletry bag over here, like this. And that leaves his socks and his underwear. I'll put that on top. Still should be able to get to either. Let's zip it up. Zips up. I'm going to put the personal items in there. Let's zip this up. That just leaves 3 items, which I'm going to put here in the front. His phone, his headphones, because he's going to want access to that on the plane, and his glasses. Zip that up, and it all gets into the bag. Let's do the measurements. The top of the bag measures in at 14 inches. From top to bottom, only 13 inches, and the width is 8 inches. So this would pass both Frontier and Spirit Airlines. I have to say I was pleasantly impressed with this bag. For a $50 bag, not only could this bag pack the usual pack for a personal item bag, but it could also act as dual duty, and you could take it for a 5-day trip and get through both Spirit and Frontier Airline with 5 days worth of winter clothing. And that's pretty amazing. Now, obviously, it's going to be a personal decision whether or not you want to spend $200 on the bento bag, which I have to say was better quality. It had a little metal feet on the bottom. The fabric was a little thicker, but it didn't have this pocket here for water, which this one does. I really, feel that this is just a personal decision. So there you have it. The Bagsmart bag, personal item size. I'll be having it in the links below. I hope you found this video informative? And if you did, please don't forget my usual love and hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.